Oh, I gotta hear this. No, go back. That one we can stick around on. Let's go back to that one. Like, is that why the moon landing isn't real? Because the moon itself is not real? When I react, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the one reacting just to you. When I comment, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the one commenting on you. Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of Anthropologist Watches Amberlynn Read. And today we are going to go over Amber's last live, which I get is like a week old at this point, and I apologize. I got behind. It's really all there is to it. I did say back when Amber started doing these lives that I was not going to react to the entire live, and so I am using Bottle's cut down of it just because I find Bottle takes out the interesting parts. It's still even cut down, because I think this was like almost a 2.5, maybe 3 hour live. It's still cut down. He still cut down. Bottle still managed to find 28 minutes worth of stuff, so we're going to give this a watch. We're going to give it a watch at time and a quarter. And we're going to see if there's anything good here. I know this is the live that came out after after Beck's interview with Karina. Yeah. So I know this is Amber responding to some of that stuff. So, wow, Black Dynamite. You spend way too much money in Amber's chats. I'm just saying. You really spend too much money just to send shitty things to Amberlynn. I'm just pointing this out. He just got shaved. Got his coat all trimmed up. He looked nice. Suave man now. Are we done? Okay. I don't know what we're doing. Alright, so thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. I already said I had this sped up. Bye, see ya. So, honestly, I kind of forgot what was going on. But I can already tell from her sassy little smirk face here that she thinks she's doing better than we are, so let's go.
Girl, it's my bedtime. Can you do these earlier? I'm sorry.
Call me a killjoy, but I think that because this is not to my taste, no one else should be able to enjoy it.
Oh, Danielle, I didn't think you were judging me. I'm not high. I used to smoke till 8 literally all day long. Like, I'll go outside.
Because I got high.
Like, constant. But I've gotten really better with that. I just smoke a couple times a week now. I am agnostic. And there were people who were like confused with my last live stream because I was like,
no, they weren't.
Yeah, I don't believe in God, I'm agnostic. The thing is, like, I might be like agnostic atheist type deal. I'm not gonna lie.
Tell me you don't know what those words mean without telling me you don't know what those words mean.
I'm not gonna lie. I obviously lean way more towards the fact that I don't believe, but I feel bad saying that out loud. I'm not high. Why is everyone think I'm high? You know what? Next live stream, I'm gonna be high.
Oh God. We might not watch that one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. First off, it has to happen.
Instead of buzzballing. And you guys will notice the difference. You'll be like, oh, okay. Are me and Tommy Zodiac compatible? Honestly, not really. But I will say when we were born, yes. Like the moons match up perfectly.
What? What does that mean? Our zodiacs are not compatible, but when we were born, the moons do. What? Where do you think your zodiac comes from, Amber? Oh, she's irritated now. Now she's irritated. I do have her sped up. I don't remember if I said that or not, but that's why she seems particularly animated, because I suspect Bottle might have sped her up a little too.
Has Tommy ate my cat yet?
Why do you people ask these questions? I hate you.
That's a lot. That's starting in really early. We're only 7.5 minutes in, but yes.
The physics of that. I'm thinking about this way too much.
It's obvious. We're in a relationship.
Is it though? You've only met once. Yep.
Mm-hmm. You do. Am I ever gonna post vlogs again? Yes. Have I spoken to Alexis? No. Why don't you change your makeup look? I did. Look. So it's the first time I've ever used it, and I really like it. Oh my god, my 6-week-old was screaming the second I put on your live. He stopped. Thank you. Are you for real?
Probably out of horror.
That is so adorbs. I literally can't. What do you have to say about Beck's accusations? So, I have a lot of feelings. I have a lot of thoughts, and I'm not going to be vocalizing any of them.
Saying. You're not going to be saying any of them. What is this vocalizing thing? My cat is vocalizing.
She's a flush drinker. I am. Especially wine. Like, for some reason, wine. Don't get me near Fireball, because if I even lick it, like, my whole body is red. Like,
how did you go from wine to Fireball? They're not... I don't even drink. I don't think those are the same thing.
I don't know what that is, but Fireball and me, no.
I'm a Fireball.
I'm literally telling you, I took a shot of Fireball, one shot, and I, like, my whole body was, like, hurting. It was so on fire.
Are you supposed to do that with Fireball? I guess you can take shots of anything, I suppose.
Like, it felt like the craziest feeling of my life.
We'll be skipping things because some of this is just... I don't care about Amber on Fireball, I guess is where I'm going with that. And I certainly don't need to hear anything else about her sex life. Ever.
Drink whiskey. I would drink anything.
Shot.
Seriously, stop.
1, 2,
Fireball.
There's antifreeze in that.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, it
What's
is.
antifreeze?
Stuff that goes in your car.
Some of them does, some of them don't.
Why are you allowed to drink that?
That's what makes them.
That's actually really good.
It's best if you mix it with, not mix it, but the chaser's Gatorade.
I don't
But
need a
yeah,
chaser.
Oh shit.
I never do.
You want another one?
Like, it was truly scary. It was actually when I was dating Destiny. It was me, her, and her mom. We all took a shot together. And, like, the way I reacted, like, it was scary. Like, my body was like, this is a no. I took just, like, a small shot of Fireball, which I've actually never had before. And my face literally started burning, like, really bad. And my eyes started, like, just watering. And it almost felt like there was fire just sitting on my face. And people always say, oh, it's so hot. The Fireball's so spicy. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Like, no, when I took the shot, it was fine. But then afterwards, I sat for, like, 10 minutes and I was on fire. So I got cold water on this. And, I mean, it's helping a little bit, but damn. I used to drink a lot of alcohol when I was in high school. I also smoked weed and whatever. Oh, you know, everyone has their moments. But
But yet, she'll go after her parents any chance she gets.
I turned 18, I stopped smoking weed, I drank some alcohol, and then when I was living in Virginia, I was drinking a lot of wine. But ever since I came to, where am I right now? Kentucky. Like, there's a lot of just alcohol around. And people are always like, oh, you want to take shots? You want to take shots? And I think I might have vlogged it, because I used to vlog everything back then. Have I ate Tommy's cat? Yes. Whoops. Literally the best thing I ever ate. Like, be so real. Add a Fireball shot to a bottle of PBR cinnamon roll. If you want me to, like, die. Sure.
PBR. Adding a shot of cinnamon alcohol to a beer makes it taste like a cinnamon roll? Does it?
Sure. Twinkie's already ate, but every time she hears me crunching on these, she whines. I don't know what it is, but it's hectic.
So ever since Amber started dating Tommy, who's totally not a feeder, Amber is either drinking on camera, which she has done in the past before, or she's eating something on camera. And I can't tell if she's trolling us, because she will do that, or if she's eating for Tommy, because Tommy is on the phone with her right now. They are FaceTiming. So Tommy has her very own front row seat to this. Does Tommy have nothing else to do in a day? That they have time, that she has time to sit here on one of Amber's lives and watch Amber? I guess if, like, eating is your thing. I didn't even have time to watch this, okay? I'm relying on another reaction channel to cut this down. This is kind of my point.
Have you heard the LOL Cow podcast? If so, they're looking for a new host to organize Boogie and Wings.
The Lol Cow podcast. Could you see Amber on the Lol Cow podcast?
Would you ever consider being their host and joining their podcast? I don't know how well I would do at hosting a podcast.
Aren't you the one that wanted to be on a podcast? Like, you desperately wanted to do a podcast with you and Destiny? And if that wasn't going to happen, you wanted to be on Trisha Paytas's podcast, and then you were like harping on H3H3 or whatever their podcast is. You were like, notice me, senpai, I should be on your podcast. Like, she was talking about podcasts for like months.
So, probs not. But I will say, Beth, that is none of your business, but the best thing ever. UCT about Bex Girl. UCT about Bex Girl being an Am baby. No comment. Yo,
Beck's new girlfriend is an Am baby? How?
y'all need to chill. I know. Twinkie, I can't give you that chip and I already fed you. Well, I don't really pay much attention to that part. I do know that Boogie like lied about having cancer, and that's like offensive to me because like I literally, be careful, baby girl, because I literally had cancer. I'm just like, how does one fake that? Like, that's crazy to me. Are you gonna have a hiking camping era? We might have like a camping era, sure, but I don't know if I can hike.
You see this girl camping?
I mean, if we're on like flat surfaces, then sure, let's do it. Whoop.
If we're on flat surfaces. You can't walk a mile.
Any deal breakers for you relationship wise? Like cheating type deal, like
Yes, we mustn't cheat. We mustn't cheat in our relationships with Amberlynn Reed. That would be a deal breaker.
betraying type deal, a liar type deal.
You know, all those things that like you accuse your exes of being.
Like a jerk, disrespectful, you know, all those type of deals. No, it's not.
Didn't you just get done dating a married woman who was literally doing all of those things? And you knew most of it? Most of it?
Not an engagement ring. It's a self-love ring. Why'd you stop posting vlogs? I'm just like going through a moment. I'm gonna continue posting vlogs. I have to figure out like what I want to do with my life. Please tell your side. So no, because I actually, the only thing I've heard about what Beck has said has been strictly grapevine stuff. Because I cannot and will not watch any of it. I literally can't.
Bottle and I are on the same page because I was getting ready to break into that rendition, and then that the raisin popped up and I was like, oh yeah.
So I'm not going to. So I've only been hearing like through other people and such. So
And such.
oh shoot, my game.
things.
Hold on. My food's been cooked for too long. Do you guys play Restaurant Story? Hold on. Hold
No.
on. Okay. Look how
Really? I mean, I'm playing with slime, so I mean, I guess. Okay. Is this her foray? Nope. Foray? Whatever. Is this her attempt at being a game streamer?
all my food I have out and my tables.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that hectic thing? Oh, I'll have to burp. Okay. I already did it. You guys didn't even hear it. No, it's not a wedding ring. You guys will know if I'm engaged, trust. Especially to this one. Talk about
Why are you wearing it on your engagement finger?
true love. How do you guys will know, for real.
I think we do.
Swanee taking notes. No, it's not a promise ring. I've only ever had one promise ring, and that was
From Destiny. Fun story about that. Destiny has literally proposed to every girl she's ever dated, except Amber.
with Destiny.com.
Destiny.com.
I haven't known her for 3 seconds. Some people know in 3 seconds.
No, they don't.
I don't know, baby.
No,
Not fair. I wanted to marry Amber. I'm sorry, Capone. Wedding coming up. Y'all, that would be private.com anyways. Like, I would probably vlog like before. Like, you guys look at my dress. Like, look at my makeup. But I wouldn't vlog the actual like shabam. That would be hectic.
If she could figure out how to film that, she would.
My BPD is acting up. No, I know when it is, and it's definitely not right now.
It's like an allergy. It's like her BPD is an allergy. It's just, you know, it flares up when there's too much pollen in the air. Like, what? It's a chronic condition. It doesn't... I don't have it myself, so, you know, what do I know? But... okay. Whatever.
Like, usually in relationships, like, it's toxic.
It's moments like these during her lives that you really do get to see her. It's not stupidity. It's just blatant ignorance. And because there is a difference between the two of those. And it's just, you get to see how ignorant she is about whatever topic in the moment, right? She doesn't know what BPD actually is. I doubt she actually has it. That's my personal opinion. I'm not a shrink. But because of that, she's done base level research into it, or she's watched TikToks of people who claim they have it. And that's what she thinks the BPD is supposed to look like. And so now, anytime she has bad behavior, that's her BPD flaring up. It's just, I'm skeptical that that's how that works, but I have more than one person in my comments section who has the BPD, so if y'all want to correct me, that's entirely acceptable. I just think Amber's full of shit in this moment. But it is these moments, and we don't get a lot of these during her videos. They pop up mostly during the lives, which are why the lives are so dangerous for her, and I don't know why she does them. Because there's no chance for her to filter herself right now. And she's doing these right now for a variety of reasons, one of which is she's too damn lazy to do actual videos. The other one is that Tommy's here. Tommy's always here on FaceTime when she's been doing these. And I think a lot of this, especially with the behavior, Amber's always been like one drink in and she's like, oh my God, I'm so drunk. And that's what's happening here. And it's happened in every single video that she's drank, every single live that she's drank in. She's had one drink and she's like snappy and drunk and using it as an excuse for crap behavior. Even though, like, there's no way in hell she's drunk after one drink. Just period, end of discussion. So there's that. So part of this is she's able to perform for Tommy because apparently Tommy really likes the girly girl. Because Amber has turned the girly girl up to like 11 at this point, I've noticed. And it's all to keep Tommy's attention. The same thing with like the eating. The drinking she's done before. I really hope she doesn't do a stone stream. I don't want to watch it. But the drinking she's done before. The eating, I'm sure she's done a live where she had food or something. It just feels like it's more frequent. Now, it is just like some chips, and I think the last time was just some jerky or something like that, but it's still front and center, right? Even if it's just for a brief moment. So, and it's something new since she's started live streaming for Tommy, because that's really what's going on here. She's live streaming for Tommy. And for the ego boost that she gets from the few people here who say nice things to her. So, I don't know.
It's chaotic. There's someone doing something and lying and betraying and doing something, being rude, like whatever it may be, but like, no,
Wait,
not here.
What?
So it's like my brain is like, whoa, this is so peaceful. How do I make it unpeaceful? And I have to literally stop myself. So I'll tell Tommy, I feel myself, I'm about to act crazy. Like,
what? Sorry, I have to back that up. I'm sorry. Somehow I hit double speed.
like usually in relationships, like it's toxic, it's chaotic. There's someone doing something and lying and betraying and doing something, being rude, like whatever it may be. But like, no, not here. So it's like my brain is like, whoa, this is so peaceful. How do I make it unpeaceful? And I have to literally stop myself. So I'll tell Tommy, I feel myself, I'm about to act crazy. Like,
so you're admitting you're the problem? Hi, it's me. Hi, it's you. You're the problem. It's you.
and then she'll tell me, no, just calm down. It's okay. Like everything is okay. And she definitely helps with that. See, I know there are people who are like, it's only been 2 months, but you have to understand that like
You have to
these things
understand,
happen
guys.
soon, like quick, with the quickness. Like I'm telling you, like 2 months is a long time for me to be with someone where I'm like, wow, this is calm. I've never been able to say that.
You said it about wifey. I'm pretty sure you said something similar about Valentine. I'm willing to bet you said the same thing about, well, at least Destiny, if not Bex, when you first started dating.
I've never been able to say that. Girl, I'm so thirsty. Have any tea for us? I'm trying really hard to be out of my tea era. Because yes, I have so much tea. I have so many things I could say, and I just can't bring myself
We've heard that before, too. Especially when she went after Destiny.
to do it. I can't.
Has she come out with a statement about Mr. Snowflake's Victims of an Empath episode yet?
Any advice for people with BPD? I need to take my own advice, but literally just go to the therapist type deals. I still haven't done it, and I know that I need to. Fully aware of that.
She's not going to do it.
When am I
Not
coming to New
gonna
York
do
City?
it.
I need to see you on the streets here. Well, that is a dream of mine. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I'm sorry, Twinkie's biggest fan. Like, I just can't continuously just sit here and just have drama because it's not what I want. And it's like, yes, I portrayed myself like as a very angry person in the last few live streams, especially with Alexis, but I'm no longer like angry. I'm just hurt. And I feel betrayed. Like, it hurts a lot, like that she's lying and doing what she's doing. And I just generally am like heartbroken over it.
Have we heard anything out of Alexa in a while? Alexis in a while? I feel like it's been a minute. It could just be that I've been out of it.
So, I don't know. Imagine Amber walking down Times Square. I know that sounds hectic, but it's possible. I'm not some like immobile freak.
As she looks over at her girlfriend. That's a weird thing to do.
She's so round. Yeah, supposedly me and Tommy are the number 10. So, heard that recently.
Oh.
What do you do about your ear pimple? Don't touch it. But when I do, like, I just leave it usually and it goes away with the quickness. Drinking doesn't make me bloated. No. Like, once I pee, I can't stop. And then I like lose water weight a little bit.
So I've got some slime here. It's called dry cat food from OG Slimes. Not sponsored, but it's kind of fun because it's got like a 2-part. It doesn't look like cat food, like dry cat food to me. It kind of looks like cat box, but I'm wondering if like they didn't think cat box would sell. But it's scented like cinnamon, so it's kind of nice. It's got a nice texture. It comes in 2 parts. This is the second part. So, I mean, it's good for texture if you're a texture kind of person. It's good for that.
Love your new IG post. What's the visit countdown? That's a secret.
Secret.
Tommy already said too much.
Secret.
Girl, your job is tea. Clock the fuck in. Oh my god. Ugh. Y'all, stop. Bad influences, because trust me.
Trust you.
The things I could say. You're letting others control your narrative by not speaking your truth. Might as well defend yourself. That is true. That is true. I just don't really know what to say. If you guys have any like just direct questions, I'll answer them, but I'm not going to sit here and just spill tea. I'm not.
You've done it in the recent past, so...
Not. So, but if you have any direct questions and I feel comfortable answering them, then I will. But that's that. Get messy. I'm not. I can't. I literally can't.
Somebody just asked if she was no longer seeing her mom, and she just totally let that one go.
Literally feel like there's duct tape over my mouth right now. Did you really set a timer? I did a couple times, but I would say, can you come back up here in like an hour? I would. Yeah.
You set an actual timer, or were you just asking her to be back?
I genuinely, like, as a human being, have just improved and become such a better person since being in my 20s. Like, genuinely.
You were in your 30s when you were dating Beck. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Lies! Sorry, my bad. No, she wasn't.
Oh, it's 100% crazy behavior. Are you joking me? What was your reasoning for setting a timer? I did, like, say, can you come back up here? Can you come back, hang out with me, like, in an hour or whatever? And it's genuinely because I did not want to be alone.
As per Beck's end of that, why didn't you just go down there and hang out with them if you didn't want to be alone? According to Beck, you were invited all of those times.
I've always been scared to be alone, and you guys know that. And living on my own and growing up,
Excuse me.
And I have been able to be like, wow, I love being alone. And I hate that I ever have put anyone in the position of feeling like they had to be attached to my hip.
It's called a power play. And it's a form of manipulation. And it's a form of manipulation that has worked for a very long time for Amber. So it's one she falls back on. Because clearly her girlfriends have, in some aspects, been a better person than her, and that they think about her over themselves in most cases there. So she's playing on that by, I don't want to be alone. I'm scared to be alone. I have, what is it called? Abandonment issues. Oh, you have to come back after an hour. Girl, just go down and hang out with them then. You don't want to not be alone. You want to be controlling someone.
That's no excuse to treat people like that. 100%. 100%. I am taking accountability. So
I mean, if this is her new tactic, is to just agree with what everybody says, I mean, it's not the worst tactic, honestly. I mean, it does look like she's owning up to it, and she's like, I'm taking accountability for it. But it's not the worst tactic for dealing with negative press like this.
Checking messages. I got great arms and abs, cutie. Oh, it's you. Hi. I'm taken. Sorry. Does she call you a seal because you weigh the same as a seal? No one calls me a seal.
I had to have the little emoji explained to me as well. It was like seal the deal. So that's why there was a seal and a ring. It's seal the deal.
Can you tell us why you put a time limit on Beck's time with her dying mother? I have never done that. I have never done that.
I'm willing to believe Beck.
Would you keep her name or take Tommy's? I would take Tommy's. So she can't please you like I can. Oh!
Amy sucks, Cope, and Sneed. Is that a woman or a guy? All I can see is their arms and abs. Okay. If you're having problems with this person, why don't you block them?
That's hectic. And that's not true, actually. Fingers are better than... That is correct. Let's find out. I want to taste your ice cream. I've never made ice cream before, so I don't know.
Why is she talking to this person? Other than they're sending super chats.
She weighs more than a seal. Oh, okay. Cool. I truly feel sorry for you.
I truly feel sorry.
Close to 11 years, you haven't grown, and sadly you never will. When will you grow tired of wearing a mask? I have grown, and it just sucks that like a lot of like the growing that I've done is like things that you can't see.
Sure, we can see. We got 2 eyes. Scale also has been very helpful. Sorry to be a dick about it, but Amber's changed over the years. I mean, she's learned from some of her mistakes, especially when it comes to like things she doesn't want to get backlash for, like saying inappropriate words on the internet. Mostly. So she does learn. I don't know if she changes, but she does learn. And she learns to not do certain things again. Whether she understands why she shouldn't be doing them or not is a whole other story. And whether she has the core incident of it, like the catalyst that caused the issue, whether that has changed inside of her or not, is a whole other story. But I mean, from a viewer's point of view, though, the changes that, I'm talking about are mostly self-preservation things. And not actually, like, personality characteristics or, like, meeting goals or self-improvement or things like that. I think I said self-improvement twice.
When did I find out I was a lesbian? Well, I always knew that I liked girls. I thought I was bisexual until I was 18. And then when I was 18, I literally like sat with myself and I was like, no, I will never be with a guy.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because that meme didn't exist when you were 18.
Like, there's a reason why I never was with a guy. Hi, I'm a lesbian, or at least I think I'm a lesbian. Like, I've had plenty of boyfriends, plenty of making out type deals when I was in high school, plenty of moments where we could have, and I just always was like, this feels disgusting. Bestie, you said you want to date, love, or have sex with a guy. You're a lesbian. It's okay. Well, the situation is, how do I explain this? I'm willing to experiment.
That's wifey, by the way. That's wifey who's over there.
This does not feel good to me. And I just realized I'm a lesbian. Like, wait, what? Stop. Okay, one day we'll give it a go. Okay.
This is the beginning of the wifey era, which feels and looks eerily similar to the beginning of the Tommy era. So, just putting that out there.
What was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh my
Nothing.
God. Did you just announce that wifey and you were going to have a threesome with a dude? Lexi, you can't be okay. The word alcoholic or like alcoholism, it is thrown out way too easily. And it's like offensive to people who actually deal with that. And
I don't know if it's offensive, but it does get thrown around just because like, oh my God, they have an alcoholic drink in their hand. They must be an alcoholic. It doesn't really work that way.
I know people who actually deal with that. And I'm telling you, me drinking once a week is not that. And I've literally only had 2 buzzballs. It's just offensive. And I'm tired of it. Like, I grew up with like actual addicts.
You're tired of it. Why do you keep doing it online? That you know the reaction you're going to get. So why do you keep drinking online? Anna learned. Anna quit drinking and doesn't even mention drinks anymore because everybody thought she was an alcoholic. You keep drinking online. So, and you know every time you do, people call you an alcoholic. So I just got done saying you can learn. Might want to hurry this one up.
Like, it's just not okay to say. Why aren't you blocking this girl flirting with you? There's a girl flirting with me? I didn't even see it. And I don't block people for flirting with me. I literally was just in someone's DMs. So, okay. So, story time.
Your actual girlfriend is right there on the phone. Did you know that? You just basically admitted to cheating. You know that thing you said was a deal breaker?
There's this girl that has been messaging me for I don't even know how long. Like, I'm literally on her Instagram. Like, she posts pictures of me on her Instagram, and she's like, oh my god, this girl's so perfect. And it's literally me. I'm just like, okay. But where it gets kind of
What is wrong with her?
hectic is like, she's been in my DMs for months, just like messaging me about like, I want to be with you. You're so gorgeous. You're so perfect. And obviously, like, so I actually ended up having to block her. And then so she made another profile. Now she's on Tommy's thingy, and in the comments literally told Tommy, you're so gorgeous, which is fine. Like, yes. But then said, I wish you were mine. So I said, nope. So I literally was all up in her DMs, and I was like, nah, you can't be doing that. Like, you've got to be kidding me. So now it's like this whole thing, and she thinks I'm like rude and stuff, and that makes me sad. I'm not being rude. I'm just protecting what's mine. You know, creeping.
So you're pulling a Brit? So this person, in this conversation, you're Brittany, Tommy is Erica, and aka Valentine, and the girl you just went after into the DMs, that's you. That would be you.
On my soon-to-be wife? Like, no. Not happening here. Soon-to-be wife. Yeah, I did say that. We are not engaged, though. We're not, I promise. You guys will know.
Why are you wearing that ring on your engagement finger then?
But I do plan on next time, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, next time we're together in person, I'm gonna say my wife towards everything that we do. Like, if we're in public and like, say if we go to a restaurant, I'm gonna be like, me and my wife need a table for 2.
Just trying it out? Taking it for a test drive? Amber wants to be married so badly. Amber wants... Kicking Geese is the one that has said this, I think twice now. Amber wants to be married, but doesn't understand what it means to be a wife. Like, Amber wants the title, but doesn't understand the commitment and the responsibilities that go along with being someone's wife, right? But she desperately wants to be able to tell somebody, this is my wife. I am her wife. I am married. It's kind of, it's like Foodie Beauty. Like, Foodie needs to be somebody's wife. That is part of her identity. And when she's not, it's driving her crazy. Amber is the same way. Amber desperately needs to get married. And I don't know if she knows what she's supposed to do after that. And I don't mean like marital bed things. I mean like the parts of the relationship that are difficult sometimes, or just in general require effort. I don't think Amber understands that those are things that occur in a relationship, especially ones that work. Right?
I'm not even lying. I'm literally a recovering alcoholic. Drinking on the job is a big sign of alcoholism. If you take offense to that, it might be another sign. Drinking on the job.
Yeah, Amber, this is your job.
Oh, dear my father. Okay, so every single YouTuber who has done either a live stream while drinking, or they've done YouTube videos, which is strictly like, there are like challenges where it's like truth or drink, and I'm literally just live streaming. Like, that's so hectic to me. I don't know. Y'all are gaslighting me, and I'm fixing to go to an AA meeting. I'm fixing to go.
Maybe you should.
Because y'all are gaslighting me.
That's not gaslighting. That's not even close to gaslighting.
So hard. Then stop calling this a job if it's not a job. Oh, it is. It's just a different type of job.
Duck lips. It's a duck lips job. I can't even do her duck lips. Am I not pushing my lips out enough? Sorry. Anyway.
It's not like the standard, I'm going to go flip burgers, or I've been to AA meetings. I used to go to NA meetings when I was a little girl with my mom. Like, I'm just not. Imagine ALR flipping burgers like SpongeBob. For real, I would though.
You would flip the burger the way SpongeBob flipped the burger, or you would go get a job flipping burgers?
I'd be eating the fries and the nuggets on the low though. That's the
And no one is surprised.
scary part. I'd be like, can I have some of these? And babies, assemble. For real. Assemble, please. I need your support.
Avengers! Assemble.
Have we used a strap on yet?
Stop. Please.
You're not an addict, you have terrible discipline. Lex, 100%. Feederlin. I'm not a feeder.
Alright, here's my theory. And I've stated this in many, 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 many videos. Amber loves watching herself eat. Amber loves watching those, and it has to be through the camera. She will watch herself feed herself. Loves it. She loves it. She has to eye bang herself every time she eats something on camera. Always has, still does.
A feeder means that I yeah, no. Should I get another drink? I'm not drunk. You're a bop. What is that?
Something else that I'm kind of sort of vaguely aware of is that eating noises, including drinking noises, are kind of like a characteristic. Not necessarily required, but a characteristic of feederism, apparently. So, hey, do with that what you will, I guess.
Oh, okay. So we're learning some seal biology here. Male gray seals can weigh between 660 and 770 and be 7 to 8 feet long, while females can weigh between 330 and 450 and be 6.5 feet long. Okay. So it looks like I do weigh more than a female seal. She is a feedie.
To be fair, to be fair to Amber in this situation, it's not like she can just, you know, snap her fingers and magically weigh less than a female seal. You know, it is what it is.
I don't know. I'm not. I was going to say I don't know what that is, but I do. I've learned a lot over the last few months because y'all are fucking crazy. My goal in life is to like really be happy and to love someone and for them to love me and to be my little fur babies. I
could see them over the chat, but that's not. The chat was put in by Bottle, not by Amber.
And to be, you know, healthy. I don't know. You know, I actually don't have goals in this moment. Stop blaming BPD. I've never been an abuser, but okay.
Didn't you kind of admit to that, though? Earlier in the stream, weren't you basically admitting? Am I insane? I mean, in this situation?
I remember this clear as day.
Yeah, thank you.
Our bed was in the living room. Next to the bed was a dresser. In front of the dresser was a table. Between
Bottle using bottles on video? Oh, they must be.
the table and the bed was her, over me, wailing on me. Did I fight back? Nope, not that time. Why? Because she kept calling me. So I just took it, and I just laid there. Like, what just happened? I went to school with bruises up and down my arms. Bruises. So every time I would come to school, upset, in tears, bruised on my arms, hands, cuts, scars. Amber again?
I tell Crystal everything. I'm with her all the time, so when this happens, she needs to stay away from me or she's gonna get it.
It takes two to tango ALR. You're not always 100% the victim. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you understand that they were saying that you threw hands yourself.
Can I bite my lip? That sounds very erotic. Feedy equals eating/attention combined, your dream. Well, that's not my dream, so that's that. Take a drink if you're a baddie.
Hey there.
Oh my god.
How you doing?
Are you off TikTok?
I don't know. What are you girls doing on here?
That's so fucking cool. We're looking for some friends.
Oh, you do. I'm looking for baddies, but same thing.
Where's Miss Piggy? Are you cheating?
Oh, she's
on her?
here. You want to see her?
Yeah. Oh.
know what that was, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great. Oh, she's here. You want to see her? Yeah. That was good stuff. Definitely not PG-13 though.
Show you guys that video. It's just like, how do I show it to you guys, but not like, where would that be appropriate to show?
Never.
I would literally show it. I
really
don't care. I'll roll a die just so you guys can have your dreams made. I'm joking. That's hectic.
I don't want to see it. Don't. I can't even deliver from Crumble Cookie anymore. Like, I'm scarred. I go in there and I'm like, oh. So
maybe I could post on TikTok. Well, I have to edit out one part. It's where I have like no shirt and I'm just like holding my boobs like that. It's like literally for 3 seconds. It's like really not that big of a deal. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to explain that yes, as a child and as a teenager, I went through some hectic shit. So, I mean, it all makes sense for real. But
yes, but you're an adult now. And the unfortunate side effect of being an adult is that you're the only person responsible for yourself and your own baggage. You may not have picked the baggage out. It may have got lobbed at your head, but it is unfortunately your baggage now, and you are the only one who can do anything with said baggage. So, yes, you don't, I've always said, you don't have to work hard to make me believe that Amber had a shit childhood. She's 33. Okay? It's time to grow up.
if I ever take a plane, yeah. I have to buy 2 seats though.
Just from the look of that, you'd have to buy 3.
Have to buy the whole plane. Okay, you're actually 9 years old.
I wish I was old again.
Even skinny people buy 2 seats for the extra room. Yeah, I'm sure they do. But I'm gonna do it because like A, I'm a fat bitch and I want people around me to be comfortable.
And B, you'll fit in 2 seats. That is going to be really uncomfortable, even with 2 seats.
So if I have to buy 2 seats, I'm gonna buy 2 seats. And that's that. I've had to do it before, I'll do it again. Alexis was in love with you. I could believe that. I think we both had love for each other. Like, I wasn't in love with her, obviously, but we had a very weird...
Obviously.
like... I don't know. Maybe we weren't meant to be friends, because... I don't know. Wait, what? Right, just like how you're faking your relationship with your current girl. I mean, was it fake when her head was between my thighs? Like...
Why? Hey. Jesus Christ. Okay, that one was unprompted. So that's no one's fault except Amber's. God. Alright. 6.5 minutes. 6.5 minutes. We can do this.
Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Was she stuck?
What, baby? I'm about to look at the ceiling and what the fuck? Amber getting laid more than us at this point. I mean, we're long distance, so what?
I've got this lovely slide. Look at how that pulls apart. Look at that. Isn't that great? Makes a great little noise.
My side profile is like a crescent moon.
What?
Thank you. The moon is beautiful.
No, it doesn't. Her side profile looks like her front profile.
I'm not sure the moon is real, but that's a different topic for a different day.
Oh, I gotta hear this. No, go back. That one we can stick around on. Let's go back to that one. Like, is that why the moon landing isn't real? Because the moon itself is not real? Go back. Come on. No, talk about that more, please.
The moon seems hectically fake. Hectically fake. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, 3 buzzballs in and I'm talking about the moon being fake. I'm officially done with my 3rd buzzball.
Okay, so even she knows this is stupid. Like, she knows she's gonna get it for saying that. Even drunk, she knows that she's going to get backlash for saying the moon is not real. The moon is suspiciously fake? What? Okay. So, what do you think it is? The moon has been written about, depicted in art and cave art. The moon has been with us as long as we've been able to communicate, which has been a long time. So, if the moon isn't real, what have we been talking about all of this time? Like, cave time all the way up to the modern era. Like, what? If the moon isn't real, what is it? You can see the moon. You've gone outside and shown us pictures of you filming the moon. What were you filming? Go back, I have questions.
We should end it here, folks. Okay. Me and my mom were driving, right? A couple days ago.
Okay.
We're just driving on that. Tell me why the moon is like this big circle, bright as fuck. But yeah, when the moon landing happened, like, where was the bright? Where was the bright? Like, we
First off, it was. They landed on the bright side of the moon. Secondly, it's the reflection of the sun off the front-facing part of the moon. We're literally watching a bounce, right? You don't know that. You don't know that? You don't know that the moon is... The reason we can see the moon is because it's reflecting sunlight when the sun is on the other side of the planet, right? What do you think a lunar eclipse is? What are eclipses? Is the sun real? I'm very confused right now.
I've been blinded. Like, because it was so bright last night. It was 2 nights ago, I think. It was so pretty. Yes, it was a full moon.
It was a super moon, yes. Keep going.
And my brain can't compute. And it's like,
no shit. Keep going.
Where are the stars? Where are the stars? Like,
the moon was so bright a couple days ago, like my brain cannot compute. Where are the stars? You understand that if the moon is brighter than the stars, it will block out the stars. Also, you live in a large city. There's a thing called light pollution. It's why we can't see as many stars in the sky today as we could have seen 100 years ago before the cities were built up and we had this much light pollution. Light pollution's a real thing. It's why you can't see as many stars in the cities as when you're out in the country, right? You can go out in the country and you can actually see the Milky Way. You can't see the Milky Way inside the cities because of the light pollution. If we got her a telescope, what do you think would happen?
there was no stars during the moon landing.
So the atmosphere is why we see stars. And that's going to require me to explain light. Like literal light. Hold on. Okay. Alright. So, you know, at least I'm hearing why she thinks the moon landing's fake now.
Like, where are they? I mean, it's just a conspiracy. That's all it is.
Thank you, Bottle. Thank you.
The moon reflects light from the sun. Okay.
No, please. Please tell me why you don't believe this.
The moon reflects light from the sun. But isn't the sun down yonder when the moon is up high?
Do you not understand how space works? The sun is bigger than the planet. We, the planets, revolve around the sun, not the other way around. So she's a heliocentrist. No, wait. Heliocentrist means that it is the center of the universe. Oh my god. What's the name of the people that believe that the sun goes around the Earth? I'm getting sick. I'm trying not to cackle. Okay, so back in the day, I used to run with a crowd called the Center for Inquiry, okay? Right? And they're still around and all that. I'm not a member of them anymore. But anyway, back in the day, when I was younger. Oh, Jesus. And we would talk with creationists all the time. Because that's what we did. We were just a roaming gang of intellectuals who just desperately, atheistic intellectuals who desperately needed to have arguments with religious people. Go figure. And this is the kind of conversation you would have. Oh yeah, well how does evolution work? If I can't explain light and how space works... Anyway, keep going.
So how are we really reflecting that good? It doesn't make sense to me. And if you guys can say go back to school, I totally understand that.
You got to go like all the way back.
Twinkie's just sleeping like a sweet. Oh,
where'd the chat go?
I'm sorry.
Aww, your Aww.
Yes, Flash. I definitely. I do need to get a therapist. I think I'm just like prolonging it for some weird reason, and I don't really know. I don't know why.
Because you don't want to take accountability.
It's amazing how you're so confidently show your arms now. Okay, what is that? Chantel's liver mortis? What is that, first of all? Secondly...
What is Chantel's liver mortis? What is that anyway? Well... Do you believe in medicine? Is that why you don't take pills? Is that why you won't take your medicine? There is a lot that just got completely explained right here, right now.
Like go back months ago. This whole no showing my arms thing, this started recently. I mean, I think it started around like maybe November. I've always been like, I have huge arms. I used to wear spaghetti straps in my videos. I would show my arms. I would show every part of my body. I did not care. But then it was like, I don't know, maybe like 8 months ago, I cared. And I don't know why. And then it just like got worse. And then I also started like,
you've been wearing cardigans for a while. Like you were wearing cardigans all the way back in the Crystal era. So you've been covering your arms for a long time. She is correct though. She does wear, but she's always had some kind of shirt on underneath her dresses and stuff. So no, Amber, this is a complete fabrication.
I could not be on camera without makeup on. And this was all happening at the same time. So now I'm kind of like back to like how I was with my arms. I've been on YouTube for 11 years. And out of those 11 years, 10 of them, I did not care that you guys saw my arms.
I mean, I don't think that's true.
So I have big arms. That's how it's always been. And
that is true.
It's like no matter how much weight I lose, my arms just stay fat. So, can you really not get yourself off the floor? I can. It takes a little strength. It's because I have, as you guys know, I have lipedema and lymphedema. So when I go on my knees, it genuinely hurts, especially when it's like a hard ground. So I have to like have something to like push myself up on, like a chair or a couch or whatever.
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever really heard her like, I know she's had this and I know she's mentioned she's had this and she's talked about having lipedema. This is one of the first times I've ever heard her like actually talk about the difficulties of living with it. So, and Amber, you can apparently just go the same route that Anna from Glitter and Lasers is going, and you could just go find yourself a plastic surgeon to just suck that fat right out of there.
Maybe. But yeah, I definitely can get myself up. Is it hard? Yes. Does it hurt? Yes. Tell us more about your hobbies when you were younger, like soccer and dancing. Yes, soccer, dancing. I loved rollerblading, roller skating, swimming. I played softball. I was very much like an outdoorsy girly pop, 100%. Kelsey, yes, I was the blue team. I was, yes. Your
Go blue team.
face and hair is cute. Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate that. I love you too, Rebecca.
I'm seeing some of the same people in this chat that come into my chats. I see you.
I thought you refused to dance and threw a tantrum. No, I loved dancing. Absolutely loved it. Like, I remember one time, my dad actually got permission from my social worker, because I was in foster care at the time, to come and see one of my dances. And it literally was like everything to me. Because I would perform it in front of like audiences, and like I was part of like a dance group. And it's like, that shit is on video. And it's like, why can't I find it anywhere? Like, my dad's been through it, so obviously he doesn't have it anymore either. But I wish he did, because I would love to show you guys, like, genuinely. Can you do a video of you munch on Panda Express until the buttons on your jeans pop open?
Is that physically possible? It's so weird. It's a weird request. I mean, I get why they're doing it. I'm not ignorant, but like, that's why. Anyway. Sorry, my brain is still trying to put all of that together.
First of all, I don't wear jeans, so you're looking for the wrong girly pop.
This is also true.
That was the wrong girly pop. Sounds hot. What? Someone literally responded and said, sounds hot. You guys, that's a lot. Plus, like, you can't eat to where your jeans pop open. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. I've never heard of that in my life. If you wear jeans, it can happen? Can it? I will buy you jeans and the food.
Stop talking to this person.
Wait, you can buy me food. I'm hungry. Keep thugging. Oh, okay. Thanks for the permission. What?
It's funny when she claps back, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god. Some of the things that I see on here is hectic. Can you eat one more chip, please? Nico! Are you one of them one type deals? I think I see what's happening right now. And no, I went.
Really? It took you this long? I mean, in all fairness, she's 3 buzzballs in, but really?
No worries, beautiful. Maybe next time. Oh. He's probably enjoying his time.
He's probably hitting up your DMs right now.
Nico's your sugar daddy. Oh my god.
That'd be it. Wouldn't that be funny?
Nico gets off knowing you read his fantasies? What? Y'all are being hectic.
Please, let's just get through
Nico
this.
is not Tommy. Tommy just said it's more like Nico.
Let's go. We can do this. We can do this. What do you guys think of Thomas Laws? All right, we're done. I don't care. Well, nothing really happened, except for that whole thing about the moon. There's a really good chance that I probably edited everything except the moon part out, because that's a lot. That really explains a lot. It really does explain a lot. So, knowing that now, wow, that changes a lot of things. Not in any, like, truly significant way. It just puts a lot of things in perspective. But yeah, the rest of it, I don't really think it's really contributing any to the Amber lore or anything like that. But thank you to Bottle for editing this down. You are doing the Spaghetti Monsters work. And I appreciate it, truly. So I will try to remember to link Bottle's original video down in the comments section so you guys can go watch the whole thing if you want. And yeah, that's... Or I don't know, maybe I'll just let this thing run. It might be worthwhile to just let you see how damaged I am throughout this thing. I hope Amber goes back to doing the vlogs. I really do. I need to quit playing with that. I hope Amber does go back to doing the vlogs. I do. I can understand why she's not, because A, those are effort, and we know she's not an effort queen. B, she's in a new relationship, and she kind of does this every time she's in a new relationship, or at least she has in the recent past. So, so this is probably what we're going to get because she knows she can come online for like 2-3 hours and walk away with basically her week's pay. And that's fine. I mean, people literally are sending her money just to say nasty things to her. You know, that, what was it? Dark Dynamite or something like that. Like, that guy, one of the last chats, I like added up how much money he had spent just sending her shitty things. And it was like almost $20-$30, something like that. It's ridiculous how much money these people will spend just to be snarky, right? But that was a wild ride. I will give it that. I learned things I may not have really wanted to know. I learned things that I desperately wanted to know. Amber, I still have questions about the moon. We really need to have a conversation about the moon, preferably when you're not drunk. But yeah, that we gotta talk about the moon, y'all. This is the moon. The moon not being real. That we need to talk about more than anything else right now. So, there you go. If you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave a moon down in the comments section. Because there's no way in hell we're not doing that one. And, or a spaceship? Or an astronaut? The sun would also be acceptable. She thinks we go around the sun. Or, like, no, she thinks the sun goes around us. Okay, anyway, so there you go. You have a plethora of emojis to pick from. Put the moon in the sun and a spaceship, get a gold star. Anyway, thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. We'll talk about the moon here more if you would like. And yeah, I hope she starts doing vlogs. I would rather react to those than her lives. If she keeps doing the lives, I will probably keep relying on Bottle. Specifically, I just like Bottle. To cut them down for me. Again, thank you, Bottle. Again, I know I'm not the only person that relies on you. And going by your views, you got really good views to subscriber rating there, though, Bottle. That's actually pretty impressive. I'm kind of jealous. All right. That being said, I will see everybody in the next one. Bye. And I would react 5,000 hours and I'd react 5,000 more just to be the one reacting on your video and uploading commentary. Na 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 na.